If you don't comply, we will fine you and take you to court. This is your final warning." Marcus Johnson's hands trembled as he gripped the letter. The bold words burned into his chest like a brand. It had been less than a week since his family moved into their dream home at 47 Maplewood, and already the HOA Homeowners Association was threatening them. What was supposed to be a safe haven for Marcus, his wife Alicia, and their 8-year-old daughter Naya now felt like a trap. That morning, Marcus had opened the mailbox, expecting flyers, maybe even a welcome letter. Instead, the envelope with the HOA's logo carried accusations. The moving truck blocked the street for too long. Marcus remembered clearly. The truck had parked neatly, only for a few hours. Meanwhile, an SUV sat at the corner all day, and no one said a word. Alicia read the letter, her eyes filling with worry. "This is ridiculous. Haven't people here ever moved before? Maybe they're just strict with new residents," Marcus muttered, though unease gnawed at him. But within days, the warnings piled up. "Your grass exceeds 3 inches. Must be cut within 48 hours. Noise violation. Birthday party caused. Disturbance, unauthorized decoration. Flag displayed without approval." Each violation was trivial, almost absurd. Yet Marcus noticed other houses had taller grass, louder parties, brighter paint, but no citations. Then came the knock on the door. Mrs. Whitmore, the HOA president, appeared with a stack of files. A brittle smile stretched across her lips. "Welcome to Maplewood," she said. "We value our neighborhood's image. I couldn't help but notice your navy blue front door. It's a little off-tone. We prefer lighter shades. And that little flag on your porch, did you submit a request for approval?" Marcus forced a smile. "I've seen houses with flags. One even painted their door bright red." Whitmore's smile froze. "Some residents need to make more effort than others to fit in." Then she left, her words slicing deeper than the cold wind. That night, as Marcus dragged the trash bin into the garage, his neighbor Harris stepped out of the shadows. A man in his 60s, stern-faced, voice low but sharp. "Listen, Johnson. The HOA doesn't like change. If you're smart, you'll keep quiet. If not, they'll make your life hell." Marcus stood frozen, gripping the first violation letter as it shook in the night air. This wasn't about rules. This was war. Days later, another envelope arrived. Guest vehicle parked over 2 hours on the curb. Fine, $150. Marcus crushed the paper. His friend had only visited for dinner. Across the street, 3 cars always clogged the curb. No fines. That afternoon, Nia's ball rolled onto a neighbor's lawn. The woman next door crossed her arms, glaring. "Little girl, this isn't your yard. Kids here don't run around. Your parents should teach you better manners." Nia froze, clutching the ball, tears forming. Marcus scooped her up. "You did nothing wrong, baby. You have as much right to play here as anyone." His heart ached. The wound of injustice cutting deeper. Then came the HOA meeting. Marcus and Alicia sat in a bright, sterile room, surrounded by neighbors. Whitmore opened the session. "The Johnson family has repeatedly violated our rules. Guest parking, excessive noise, improper paint color. This affects our property values." Marcus shot up. "That's a lie. I have proof others did the same worse and you said nothing. Why only us?" A heavyset man sneered. "Maybe you should learn to fit in before demanding special treatment." Marcus's voice rose. "Stop pretending. You're targeting us because of our skin color, aren't you?" The room fell silent. Whitmore's smile returned, syrupy sweet. "Mr. Johnson, we only follow the rules. If you feel singled out, perhaps you should examine your behavior." That night, Harris appeared again. "I told you. The HOA doesn't enforce rules. They enforce control. And you, Johnson, you were never meant to stay here." Marcus couldn't sleep. Instead, he compiled every letter, every photo, every note into a growing dossier, evidence of HOA discrimination. He walked the streets at dawn, discreetly snapping pictures, cars blocking curbs, lawns unkempt, doors painted any color under the sun, all untouched by the HOA's iron hand. Then Linda, a young single mother at the end of the street, approached him quietly. "I know what they're doing," she whispered. "They came after me too when I moved in. Not as bad as you, but enough to remind me I didn't belong. They pick and choose who stays. And people like us, we're never on the list." For the first time, Marcus felt less alone. But the HOA struck back. A bright red notice appeared on his door. "Serious violation. Landscaping fails to meet standards. 7 days to comply or face legal action." Marcus stared at his freshly cut lawn, the clean walkway. The accusation was pure fiction. Neighbors watched from a distance, whispering. Linda stood quietly, nodding encouragement. "Don't give up." That night, Marcus told Alicia, "They want to fight. Then they'll get one." Soon after, a thick envelope arrived. A bill for $3,000 in fines. If unpaid, the HOA threatened court and foreclosure. Alicia's hands shook as she read. "Marcus, they can ruin us. I won't let them." His voice hardened. "I'd rather fight and fall than let them steal our home." The harassment escalated. A man claiming to be an HOA enforcer knocked on their door, warning utilities could be cut if fines weren't paid. Neighbors turned cold, avoiding eye contact. Whispers spread. "The Johnsons don't follow rules. They're trouble." Linda appeared again, slipping Marcus a sealed envelope. Inside, a leaked HOA memo. "Some members are concerned the Johnsons' presence will lower property values. Recommend increasing pressure until they leave or default." Marcus's blood boiled. But an anonymous email hit harder. One HOA leader once lost money selling a home to a black family. He swore it wouldn't happen again. "Be careful who you're fighting." Marcus knew Carter, the HOA vice president, a failed realtor turned power broker. His grudge had poisoned the entire board. Alicia pleaded, "Marcus, this is dangerous." He looked at her, then at his daughter, coloring on the floor. His jaw set. "If not us, then who? This ends now." That night, Marcus filed a formal complaint with the county court. Attaching the entire dossier as evidence, the HOA called a special meeting. The room overflowed. Whitmore and Carter sat at the head table, smug. "Evidence is clear," Whitmore declared. "The Johnsons must pay or face court." Marcus rose, voice steady but fierce. "No, the evidence is here against you." He laid out photos, violations ignored, the leaked memo. Gasps echoed around the room. Carter smirked. "Forged documents. Lies from a troublemaker." Marcus's eyes swept the crowd. "I'm not alone. Someone here knows the truth." A cane struck the floor. Harris stood, slowly raising a stack of printed emails. "I've had enough. These are Carter's messages orders to target the Johnsons, to drive them out. I kept copies. Tonight, I'm done staying silent." The room erupted. Shouts of outrage filled the air. Neighbors turned on Whitmore and Carter. The truth, undeniable, had broken through by night's end. The vote was unanimous. The board dissolved. Carter and Whitmore stripped of power. A new committee would be elected, promising fairness. Marcus sat back, Alicia in tears beside him, Nia smiling with Linda. Harris gave the faintest nod. For the first time, Maplewood felt like a community. That night, Marcus stepped onto his porch. The small flag fluttered gently in the breeze. No longer just decoration, it was a symbol of resistance, of justice, of a family that refused to be erased. Maplewood would never be the same again. The end.